Yo, what's good? You dub back here again, here in 2019. Let's get it. I'm hyped. I'm stoked. I have not talked about the Dragon Ball Super manga, a video specifically, which has been phenomenal. I still say it's superior for the most part than the anime. A lot of people hating on the manga. Just, I don't understand the hate. But dog, had to drop a video. Read them chapters 47 and 48. The Dragon Ball Super manga, Toyotaro Toriyama turned everything we thought we knew on its head. And yes, you could say different continuity and such, but still, is Majin Buu, is Buu. Alright? There's no more Majin Buu. Is Buu now the most powerful character? Some of y'all be like, what? Jiren? Broly? Yeah. Question. Right now, okay. After Dragon Ball Super Broly, which follows the continuity, it does fit into the Dragon Ball Super manga. Okay, does follow that continuity as well. Broly is below Jiren, and below Broly is Sangoku and Vegeta, because Sangoku cannot tap into Ultra Instinct, and we saw that it took, Gogeta Blue, Super Saiyan Blue, to take out Broly. Now, could Gogeta have done it in his regular form? We don't know, but we know that it took the level of fusion to take him out. And it seems that Jiren is more powerful than Broly because of Broly. But the thing is, they were more powerful than Broly, but Broly's exponential rate. So we're going to put Broly above them, just to be all fair and dandy. And then afterwards, it seemed like Tobo and such. And Frieza's in the mix too. Don't get it twisted. But man, oh man. Memories unlocked. Fuse character. Now we know the fusion of characters is ridiculous. We know this. Now, I'm gonna get into the trajectory of Boo. And this just shows that Dragon Ball has one of the best power scales in existence. Alright. It's got me stumped. Alright, let's get it. So, we know fuse characters. We've seen it with Namekian fusion. We actually see it in this Moro arc. And like I said, y'all need to be reading this Dragon Ball Super manga. Moro arc. It's been pure fire. Moro is easily one of the best Dragon Ball villains of all time. Without question, Moro is a phenomenal villain. All right, phenomenal. Moro answers the question. Let me start with Moro. Moro answers the question of, can we finally get a truly magic based antagonist or villain? Which we do. This dude absorbs life energy. You would think this dude is pulling some old dark side user, a Sith Lord of old, ancient Sith Lord in Star Wars. You would think this dude is pulling some pseudo Galactus in Marvel. This dude is nasty with it. He sucks your life force. He sucks the ki out of you and out of the planet. The reverse of a spirit bomb of Son Goku. That's what we're dealing with here with Moro. He's a monster, okay, on his own right. He's up in there like he's arguably the sixth most powerful, okay? So he seems to leave right below Vegeta and Son Goku, but because of his hacks, you can put him above. Like if you put him above them, I understand, but technically they're more powerful than him. That's just how the name should be. Even though he just got his full power back, I still would say they're more powerful than him. We'll see how the fight goes in chapter 49, but I'm still holding that. So we have it a little bit in flux. Still though, we know that fusion. We've seen it in Namekian fusion. We see that Moro was able to stop that Namekian fusion, but we also saw the two Namekians from Universe 6 in the Tournament of Power. They were monsters. They were able to compete with Piccolo and Gohan respectfully. Okay? Some say, why didn't they fuse? Can't tell you, but they didn't. Still, we know Namekian fusion. We know Metamoran fusion. We know the finger fusion is nasty. We've seen Patar fusion be nasty. We know that Boo's fusion. Now, it was more additional than the multiplication, but we saw him throughout, the Boo arc. Freaking when Super Boo, the evil Boo absorbed Boo, he became more powerful because we also saw the mentality matters. We saw Kefla in the Tournament of Power as well. We saw how much of a monster she was. Um, Anyways, we saw Boo. We saw his mentality. Then we saw Piccolo absorb, Gotenks absorb, Gohan absorb. Absolutely astronomical power. Okay, astronomical power. The thing is, like I said, we saw the Fat Boo, regular Boo, who was Majin Buu at the time. We saw him not as powerful as Super Boo because of his mentality. So it seems with Boo, and it seems like what's resonating with these fusions is the mentality. Certain vessels, um, if you're more powerful of a vessel, you will get a better boost. Like if you're a less powerful vessel and you go into another, it doesn't seem like it'll work. We've also seen how the soul, the key, works with Captain Ginyu. Okay, so we see a plenty of evidence to support what's going on. Now we know where Boo was. Boo was below Super Boo. He was below SSJ3 Son Goku, clearly below Gohan and such. Okay, we saw that back in the Boo arc. We are now about 7 years down the timeline. Okay, here's the thing: we saw that Boo, was still competitive by the time of the Battle of Gods. That's 4 years down the timeline. By the time of now in the anime, we had Boo in the fight. I forget my man's name. Not Lavender. I think he fought Basil. I believe it was Basil he fought, and he was just nasty with it. But again, Boo was probably more powerful than all. Bergamo, we don't know. Boo, we also know had hacks regeneration, ridiculous durability, ridiculous power. But we also saw Tournament of Power arc, if you're going by the anime, that he trained for a couple hours, and because of his high level, remember, Frieza 4 months. We saw Super Saiyan, Android 17, excuse me, uh, 10 years, and we saw what levels they did. Boo was on the level of Son Goku in seemingly 2 hours time span. Okay, you could say, well, they're just leveling up. Actually, it makes a lot of sense given how powerful Boo was initially. Okay, again, he was competitive with Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. Now, I had Son Goku winning, but some could argue that Son Goku would have tapped out, like he would have gassed out before finishing off Boo back then. So if you're a baseline Super Saiyan 3 level, then, or comparable to Super Saiyan 3 level back then, that's what your starting point is. It ain't gonna take much. Now, what we've seen in these recent chapters is that memories got released because of the Galactic Patrol, Jacko, however you want to say his name, Mirus, and them got Boo's mind unlocked so that the old Supreme Kai, his abilities got unlocked. And it seems like that the dormant power that was in Boo got amped. So now it seems like, and apparently they can switch spots on some Incredible Hulk status. The Supreme Kai's version came out. So now he has the mystic abilities. He can heal. Boo has all of his traditional transmutation hacks ability. He has his hacks regeneration, one of the greatest regenerations in all of fiction history, his enormous strength. He's now amped with power, and now he has magical powers. He's able to heal people as long as they're living, because he made that caveat, the Namekians that were dead he can't heal. So because now he has the Supreme Kai's magical abilities too. Bruh. Bruh. He has a magical ability to be able to seal Moro. Bruh. He can't. Moro's key absorption technique wasn't working on him. What am I supposed to do with that? He may be the most powerful mortal in Dragon Ball level, right? In Dragon Ball Super right now. Now, I argued in the past, and people like, nah, it can't be that Jiren might be angel level. Is he angel level? It's possible. Boo might be more powerful than Jiren and Broly. Might be. And if he's not as purely powerful, he can potentially win in a fight versus them. There's a reason Boo got taken out of that tournament because Boo would have been a vital piece in that tournament of power. And now we got an Amp Boo, which sets up what the hell's going to happen with Oob. Unexpected Warning, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this. Do you think Boo came up that much that he can potentially defeat Jiren himself? That he can defeat Broly? Right now, it seems he's more powerful than Son Goku and Vegeta. How powerful was the old Supreme Kai, though? That's what I want to know. So, are we saying that Shin needs to bring another L for Shin? Are we saying that the Supreme Kai right now is far? Are we saying that most of these Kais are far? That this old Supreme Kai was nasty with it? Was he really, really that powerful? We're talking about where he's almost the level of a god of destruction. Because that's what the indication of this old Supreme Kai is. To be able to amp Boo to this level? Come on now, dog. That's insanity. And we know that Jiren is more powerful than the god of destruction. We know that Broly is at least in the ballpark, okay, of a god of destruction, if not more powerful. Son Goku wasn't certain. Okay. But we know Jiren definitively is. And from what I'm seeing, Boo he's shocking. Because Mirrors is no slouch either. Son Goku and Vegeta know how powerful dudes are. Goku's like, bruh, what in the world? Even Vegeta's like, really? They're like, this is the same Boo? How? Oh, this is incredible stuff, man. I love to see things turning and shaking up. But we shall see what turns out in chapter 48. I'm loving how this arc's going. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts. And I'm very curious to see what's going to be the next arc in the manga, honestly, after this more arc, which is almost over. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace. And any other topics of discussion, I would love to hear from you. All right.